About these? Benzodrine. Amphetamines. Or the smoking... No, not that. Maybe these. Phenobarbital pills. Troubled sleep and there you go, depression. There you go. She said she was upset, so I'm gonna say lie and choose the pills.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldsson? Julie was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, because she was depressed.
She was taking barbiturates.
Nice.
She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Yeah, I'd say it does. Well, now it does anyway. These girls and guys are rowing in the B's and the C's.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Holy shit, you were the worst liar I've ever seen. She, look at her head turns completely to the side. She's the first person that's... But that's obviously bullshit. And look, yeah, the jacket. Obviously she had company. Probably an older gentleman, so we know she's lying. Very much so.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldsson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
I can too, with that jacket that's nicely pressed. And it says with a note from you saying you took the liberty of taking it to the cleaners. Jeremy. Dear Jeremy, I like you a lot. There you go.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An
Oh,
older
bullshit.
man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, very much not. But I don't think she'd be lying about that. That doesn't make sense. Just asking her. So I'm going to say doubt.
Mrs. Reynoldsson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldsson.
Nope.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
I think our work is done here.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
All right, peace, guys.
You think Carruthers
Move on.
called it right? He rarely gets it wrong. I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Am I gonna have to steal another Packard to make it a hat trick for this one? Go to another dealership and steal a Packard.
You know the way. You can drive.
So Dr. Stoneman is the guy with the prescription. I think we should go there first.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there.
Why would you
Almost
reverse
brought a
down the main
tear to
road,
my
you
eye.
idiot?
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
That's true. I am the one who has to run every time whenever Fugnuts is, you know, with me. Right next to his doctor's office, there's an ad for cigarettes. One of the leading cause of cancer, lung cancer. The leading cause of lung cancer. That's friggin' hilarious. That's kind of, who am I looking for? Stoneman. Oh, I can't read that. That's shitty writing. Just go to the yellow handle. Oh, there's a yellow handle. In the dungeon. Oh, it goes outside. Never mind. Probably have to take the elevator. Do you even know where you're going, Cole?
Doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Oh, 5th floor. That's why. There was nothing on the 1st floor. Stoneman, 505.
Office 505.
So where the hell's 505? Right here? Yep.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Let's talk to Mr. Stoneman.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Nice suit,
Do you
buddy.
mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Yeah, there's confidentiality. It's a very strict thing between doctors and patients. That's
How well
the thing.
Did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
No, but didn't the pill say it lasted her a year? Like the prescription was for a year, wasn't it? Well, let me look. The prescription, where is it? Made out to, yeah, in 46. And it's 47, so it's been over a year. So 6 months, bullshit.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
No, but I have the prescription.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
That's the thing, though. I would never want sleeping pills because if you take them, you get a very uncomfortable sleep. It's like a restless sleep. I mean, it puts you to sleep, but you don't feel rested when you wake up.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
I don't buy that very much. I'm gonna doubt that one.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stone.
I wonder if that's his.
We'll be in touch.
That'd be funny if that was his jacket. Alright, well, that's all we need from him, so. Time to go elsewhere. I'm sorry to hear this, but, sorry to have to tell you this, sir, but, you have genital herpes. Good day. Psych! Alright, make our way back down.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
Well, no shit.
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead.
Oh, look at
It's a
that.
strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Oh, this one showed it too. I was just looking at the first floor placard. Placard, however you say that shit. Yeah. Cool beans, guys. So, I don't see any Packards in the vicinity, so we're gonna have to stick with the Caddy. But that's okay, because the Caddies are super nice cars.
You're behind the wheel.
The older ones. How do you say that? Dacian Drestor.
going?
Actually, it's French. Dacian Drestor. Fuck, who cares? It's a dress store. Let's go.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Nice looking place. Probably the dresses cost a mint in this place. You checking them out there, dude? I saw that.